Đứa này. Bắt đò thôi. Ồ, nhanh. Tàu nhanh thôi. Đã kết thúc. À, qua mình dẫn đây đây. Don Antilo. Điện thoại dưới nhà. Cũng mỗi mình. Gia đình ly tán hết. Và
Don Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Yep.
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone.
Rất
It's
nguy hiểm.
dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Ok.
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Ok. Tới nhà thờ đúng không? Ciasino. Đấy. Ở đây. Ok. Đau lẫn. Ôi rồi, thế là kết thúc. Nó chạy lui rồi hết một ngày. Chọn con đường này.
Thanks to the heroic assistance of Martha Kay, daughter of General Eric Kay, a mission devised by the partisans to steal weapons from the German army has been put to a stop. The same animals were involved in the killing of the general's other daughter, Julia Kay, and in an attempt to murder young Martha herself, the vile traitors were executed on the spot.
Ngay tại chỗ.
Justice has been served for Italy, for Duce II.
What? Ta sẽ có phân cảnh rối loạn tâm thần, tự làm đau bản thân. Xem phiên bản bị kiểm gì không. Phân cảnh rối loạn tâm thần tự làm đau bản thân nữa. Có luôn.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault.
Oh.
They were my age.
Rồi.
And a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward.
Right.
But what could I have done? Should I have
Ready,
betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo.
Không.
Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
đây.
I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers,
Không thể nào đến gần bọn
Germans
lính.
or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
Thế thì đi đâu giờ? Đây hả?
I would have got lost in the dark going in that direction. That night in July
Tối và
was
đáng
so
sợ.
dark and scary.
Ý. Đây là gì đây? Từ từ. Đây thì sao? Đây thì nó vẫn đóng quân. Đúng.
Once I crossed that threshold,
Khi
I
tôi vượt qua
completely
đó
lost touch with reality.
với thực
Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
what the hell? Bạn này sao rung dữ vậy? Rối hết hả? Này bị kiểm duyệt á hả? Ô gì đấy? Ê, chết trời.
I don't remember how things went. I
Yeah.
just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually
Nói
asking
điều
me.
gì?
He wrote something on a piece of paper and then two
Hey.
nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves. Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves
luôn
any
á.
way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long,
Why?
incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming,
Dường phải là hét.
cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was
Lần
untied,
lại và được cởi
she
trói
would just start again.
như cũ. Thẩm Du.
That woman was me. They
What?
started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to
Nó
be
đang
put
buồn
out.
cháy.
When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped
Du.
thinking.
Suy
There was
nghĩ.
no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died,
Đã chết.
but nevertheless I insisted on
Kinh
carrying
tiếp
along
tục.
this painful journey. I was
Why?
stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Nghe vai chưa? Đi đâu đây? Điên luôn rồi. Gì ống len quá vậy? Gì đây? Đi là kiểu gì gỡ ra cũng thấy mình ở trỏng. Chú mèo đi hia. Tết chọn cậu. Che giùm tớ chỗ này. Cảm ơn. Biết ngay mà. Lu văn ve vải trưởng luôn.
Talk to me about Martha, please.
À, tôi là Martha. Martha không tồn tại. Ta chết rồi. Ta chết
Martha
rồi.
is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case. And what about Mummy?
Tôi trò chuyện với bản thân luôn.
Mummy
Dead.
is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive
Nhớ bản thân.
ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done?
Đúng.
Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried
Đang
her
chôn
under
dưới
the
cầu.
bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew
Ủa thì
it.
sao?
What about
Nó
Daddy?
có sự xảy ra
The
không?
soldiers. Did that really happen?
À,
It
có.
happened. He was shot right in front of me. Fear,
Thôi,
pain,
giấu không được nữa đâu.
shame. I can't remove it. I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
Sao? Gì hả? Gì hình như ăn lựu đạn chết luôn hay sao á?
Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our village
Nói
due to the
chưa?
bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being
Không
rich.
sự giàu có.
Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Anh ta chết rồi.
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately.
Việc mang thai là
One
sao?
last question. The pregnancy?
Martha có thai. Thai. Không có thai. Chỉ có một thai. Hai là mình. Có thai ta?
Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now.
Đúng rồi.
All of these
không?
questions are pointless, aren't
Đúng.
they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to
Ồ, thế còn đéo bị che nữa.
To
Yeah,
kill.
Cũng vợ. Giết người.
Legs always
Luôn trong
ready
trạng
to
thái sẵn
run.
sàng chạy. Ồ.
The womb that conceived in sin.
Khi thụ thai. What?
Lastly, the mind.
Tâm trí.
To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Đấy không đấy? Phải nó điều khiển con mình hả? Đâu? What the? Uầy. Rồi, cái này là tự làm đau nó rồi. Đều. Giết người. Oh. Ê, tự làm đau quá thiệt. Thế là xong rồi hả?
On the 26th of July,
Sao thằng
San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed.
bị phá hủy
But I was not there then.
ở đó?
I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself.
Tôi phải tự sinh tồn.
The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave.
Bye.
How long will it take to get home?
Lâu nhỉ? về tâm lý. Thiết kế ui nhờ đông nhờ. Martha. Wow. Thế là xong con Martha. Đó là con yêu. Tiếng Việt nữa nè. Nhạc phết nhờ. Đó. Ok, xong.